Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on parabola regions. So this slide explains what this video is all about. I'll leave it on for a short while until you read it, and then I'll move on to the first three verses of the rap song about the parabola. Okay, here we have the first three verses of the rap song on the parabola. I'll leave it on for a short while until I move on to the next three verses. And here are the next three verses of the rap song on the parabola. And here is the lesson on the parabola. Here we go. So I've got two examples here about shading, basically. These are regions, and it's to do with shading. And the first example asks us to graph y is greater than or equal to x squared minus 1. The first thing we have to do is to draw the parabola y equals x squared minus 1. And that represents this blue line. So that's the first thing we need to do. So after we draw that parabola, we need to work out whether the shading we're after is inside or outside. That's basically what we're required to do. Now the way we do it, we pick a point either inside or outside, any point you like. What I like to do is pick the test point 0, 0. Of course, it's so easy to substitute into the given equation. So if we put the point 0, 0 into the inequation, we'll call it, let's see what happens. So we put 0 there, and we put 0 there. We end up with 0 is greater than or equal to minus 1. And we ask ourselves, is that true or false? It's obviously true, because 0 is actually greater than minus 1. It only has to be greater than or equal to. Because it's true, we shade this section here that contains the point 0, 0. So that's the answer. That's the shading there, which is the pink shading. And notice we have a full line. This is really important. We have a full line because over here we have greater than or equal to. When the equal to sign is included, it's a full line. The next example, y is less than x squared minus 4. So the first thing we do is we graph y equals x squared minus 4, and we get this dotted line here. Now the reason it's a dotted line, because that's a less than. There's no equal sign. When there is no equal sign, the parabola you draw is dotted. And again, let's do the test point 0, 0. Of course, it's the easiest one to do. So let's put 0, 0 in here. When we do that, we get 0 is less than -4. Is that true or false? It's actually false. Whenever the answer is false, we shade the other region. And that's why we've shaded the region out here, because this region does not include the point 0, 0, and hence that is the answer. So let's move on to the next slide now. So by introducing the rap song for the parabola, I've attempted to integrate mathematics, English and music. If you found this video useful, please click the like icon and let me know your thoughts in the comments section. On the next slide you can click on the link if you would like to do the worksheet on this lesson. You are also invited to click on the subscribe button. So here is the last slide.